some would say they're sworn enemies.
Smoothie v. Furry is the Kong v. Godzilla of our time.
The Kong v Godzilla of 2021, if you will.
I've heard good things about that movie. I heard there's lots of punching.
I heard that Kong.
That's about it.
And Godzilla, it's more of a battle of wits, and they sit down and they have coffee, and they kind of
a Seven Seal situation.
Each other.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a My Dinner with Andre.
Yeah.
They're just talking stuff. Right?
Yeah. But it's engaging, and it is the conversation is happening in the smoldering crater of Vancouver.
I found a new video for my own personal YouTube page, My Dinner with Andre, quotes, over edits of King Kong and Godzilla screaming.
Nice.
It's going to be called My Dinner with Kong or My Dinner with Zilla. I'm not sure.
My Dinner with Kongdre, I think is right there.
Yeah, Kongdre. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Well, look who's going to be
you can do
famous soon.
My Dinner with Kongdre starring Wallace Shawn as Godzilla.
Yeah, and every time Wallace Shawn opens his mouth, it's just great.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, this is some of the deepest cuts we've ever had at the beginning of an episode.
Probably.
Listen, we like to go deep with those. We like to get those grooves as deep as they go before we start the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Werewolf Radar, the world's premier paranormal preparedness podcast. My name is Jordan Dahl.
I'm Nate Balding.
And I am Roger Norquist.
Today's episode of Werewolf Radar is brought to you by Monstroco presents Bigfoot Energy. Ooh. Bigfoot Energy is made with real Bigfoot bones. Bigfoot Energy by Monstroco. Become the beast.
Nice.
Interesting.
Before
so it seems to be like a Bigfoot based energy drink that they make out of Bigfoot bones.
Dude, I would drink some of that. Have you seen him throw a stone?
It would honestly explain why we don't find any remains.
They're all getting transformed into energy drink.
Monstroco's grinding them up and putting them into Bigfoot.
Maybe Bigfoot's into that. That's a better use of the dead body than like what we're doing with it. It's like the mushroom soup, but capitalist. Like, let's throw your bones into a new stew or drink.
Sure.
Well, I kind of like some of the synergy going on here, because if you're more of an artisanal individual, the Monstroco brand bone grinder that we've advertised before is also very good. I mean, you can make energy drinks out of anything. It doesn't have to be Bigfoot bones, but that does seem preferable.
Bigfoot bones, as Monstroco has discovered, are filled with Bigfootocin, which is branded by them. I don't know if it's a real chemical, but it seems to promote hair growth and virility, and it says that your bones will grow, which sounds painful, but who couldn't use more bones?
That's fair. I'm not thinking of it like a growth spurt. I'm thinking of, like you're growing new bones.
I'm thinking of it kind of like both. I mean, it is Monstroco, and I'm just like, I don't want to rule anything out, because...
That's what the back of the box says. Don't rule anything out.
Yes. I'm just saying, if you do turn into a bone golem, you are property of Monstroco.
So, read your contract.
Monstroco presents Bigfoot juice, now in calorie-free green onion and mesquite.
Ooh. Tasty.
Yeah.
All right, well, it is the month of April. What are we doing?
It's Happy Zombie Day.
I think it's,
it
it's
is Easter.
It's the month of April. We don't. I think we're going theme-free for April. We're going back to just freewheeling it.
Yep.
Well,
next month, they say we go back to a theme, but for right now, we take a relaxing month.
Sure. We're going to take a month off to just wing it and see what happens. We're still going to record the podcast, obviously. Yes. I don't mean a month off.
Off theme-wise.
Yeah. And we're recording on Zombie Jesus Day, Eostra, for all of our Wiccan listeners.
Easter Bunny Awareness Day.
Easter Bunny Awareness Day, Sunday.
Or Ebad.
As it's known on the streets.
Or Ham 30, as I call it. I wanted to... Can I kick it off? Do you guys mind?
Kick it.
Sure.
Kick it off.
I'm going to call this Jordan's Easter Teaser Pleaser.
That is beautiful. That is so
you.
fucking beautiful.
Thank you so much. I worked all week on it. I'm exhausted.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, I got the vaccine. Did I tell you guys?
Yes. No. Maybe. A lot of people are getting the vaccines now. I'm happy.
You didn't mention it, but you didn't have to, because we can see the transformation occurring already.
Mm-hmm. I've taken the mutagen into my bloodstream. I'm becoming the future.
How many Bill Gates chips are inside of you as we speak?
It's countless. I need to form my immune system to kick in, kill off the bad ones, select the mods that I can use, and in a week or two, I'm told that the stinging membrane will fall off, and I will emerge as a future man.
Nice.
Yeah. Once you get out of that DOS shell that it forms.
Exactly.
Well, Nate and I will be slowly behind you because these lists are crazy.
I don't think it'll affect my performance today. I just got it yesterday, so I do feel like a small car hit me in the arm in the sleep while I slumbered. There was an accident where is this tracking? A small car had collided with my arm.
It sounds about right.
It's painful. It hurts.
To be fair, that could have actually happened. That might not be a side effect of getting a shot.
Sure. True. That might have happened.
Small cars are everywhere as of late. Check your local news sources if you have a small car alert, but they have been seen in bedrooms driving recklessly, so just be careful.
Recklessly.
Yeah, Gremlin NASCAR is out of control, and it's in your room at night.
At high speeds, zipping around 20, 30 miles an hour, which is like 80 miles an hour for a small car. And then they'll collide with your arm. What the fuck are we talking about? Welcome to Jordan's Easter Teaser Pleaser. I want to talk to you guys, as always, about the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny kind of freaks me out. I don't know how we got to gigantic rabbit. Actually, I do know that. We've detailed it.
How do you get the bow tie? That's what we still haven't asked.
I think it got the bow tie because, that was just an easier way to get into the house.
There was a time when people would naturally invite bow-tied men into the home without getting their verifications.
He says he's here for the party. He has an invite, and he has a bow tie.
It's a very fancy bunny.
Next thing you know, all the chocolate's missing, and your kids are full of eggs.
Not to be morbid, but the Easter Bunny killer who just goes around the house and stuffs your kids full of eggs would be a fascinating true crime story. True.
But
or fake crime story.
It's pretty enjoyable. Make it fake. I actually we've talked about the evolution of Easter from Easter to kind of the Catholic Church taking over the fertility rituals, becoming symbols of the rabbit and the egg and the chicken stuff sticking around. But these days, for some reason, we're like, well, it's Jesus, but it's not. It's much older. It's much older than that.
It never was Jesus, you fool.
It never was Jesus. It's okay.
You've been mind freaked.
By the greatest Jesus of all time, Jesus. But I digress. The reason I want to talk about this is there are other rabbit creatures out there.
Sure.
There are some North American rabbit creatures we all know about. Jackalope. I'm wearing a t-shirt with the jackalope on it.
Yeah.
Right, the jackalope, as some of you might know, is a rabbit, hare, if you will, with antelope horns, and is probably a misconception or a misinterpretation of a rabbit with lagomorphic papillomavirus, causing it to grow many strange and warty, woody growths that can be mistaken for horns, sometimes teeth, actually.
But like we said, back in the day, like if you were not educated right, you would have thought that was a monster with horns too. I would have.
Or this is all recent kind of stuff that's coming to the forefront, is the idea of the damn it. Well,
has anyone ever done a
It's okay, we all saw you in the video.
It's still working?
It is. You're good.
It is.
It is. Great. Leave it in.
Do you think has anyone ever done a jackalope marketing campaign with the picture of a jackalope and it says like rabbit herpes gets you horny? Like where the
Not
No,
yet. We
I
could be
don't
the
think they have.
first.
all right. I'm just saying, many merch
Um,
options are out there.
Now these quite often, um, there's what I'm stumbling around here is there are hundreds of jackalopes. There are other animals across the world. Almost every country has its own version of the jackalope.
Really?
Yes, because these woody growths occur as a virus the world over. But maybe the originator of all of them, there's what is it? The Oibadrischkel. There's the Rasselbach. There's the Skvader, which is a hare that has wings.
Ooh, nice.
And then all the way back in the very beginning, there is
The Una Rabbit.
Devil Patinga. God damn it.
Sorry.
Devil Patinga. Say it back to me.
Vodolbatigen.
Devolpatinga.
Devulpatinga.
Devolbatinga.
And Devulpatinga,
Devolpatinga.
spelled Wolpertinger, is going to be the focus of my corner today.
All right. I know nothing about this. I'm excited.
The Wolpertinger has kind of all of the stuff. This is the description from the Wikipedia. It has a body comprising various animal parts, generally wings, antlers, a tail, and fangs, all attached to the body of a small mammal. So it's kind of imagine a jackalope that's also a vampire and also a griffin.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And instead of carrots, it eats your flesh.
The most widespread description portrays the Wolpertinger as having the head of a hare, the body of a squirrel, the antlers of a deer, and the wings and occasionally legs of a pheasant.
Awesome. So beautiful.
Yeah. It resembles other creatures from German folklore, such as the Rasselbock of the Thuringian forest, the Dildap of the Alemannic region, and the Elvitrish of the Palatinate region. The Elvitrish is ridiculous. Let's click here really quick. The Elvitrish is a bird-like legendary creature reported to be found in the southwest of Germany. The Elvitrish is a fictional creature described as chicken-like with antlers. It also has scales instead of feathers. However, it is said that their wings are of little use. That is why they live mainly in underbrush and under vines. Sometimes Elvitrischen are depicted with the antlers of stag, and their beaks often appear very long. In the second half of the 20th century, artists increasingly portrayed Elvitrischen as female by adding breasts. That's right, everybody. This is a chicken lizard with incredible tits.
Nice. That's all I've been asking for.
Elvitrischen supposedly originate from crossbreeding chickens, ducks, and geese with mythical wood creatures such as goblins or elves. Being a fowl, they naturally lay eggs, which, as a result of descending from forest spirits, grow during breeding season.
Now,
Eggs of various sizes are artistically depicted at the Elvitrischen Brunnen in Neustadt. So there's a place you can go where they live.
Now, I've been playing a lot of Valheim and breeding as many animals as I can. So when you say that you breed these animals with a goblin or something, it means that you put them in a pen and throw some raw meat and just wait 3 days.
Yeah. And hopefully, you get something with a real set of honkers on it. Okay, so back to the Wolpertinger. Which now all I'm going to see when I look at it is how much it doesn't have huge jokes. Stuffed Wolpertingers composed of animal parts are displayed throughout Germany, much as we would a jackalope.
Okay. Okay.
According to folklore, hang on, chicken-like, blah blah blah. Swedish skvader, which is we've already talked about the rabbit with wings. Okay, according to folklore, Wolpertingers can be found in forests of Bavaria. Variant regional spellings include Wolpertinger, Weipertinger, Wolpertinger. They are part of a larger family of horned mammals that exist throughout the Germanic regions of Europe, such as the Austrian Ruhrakel, which is nearly identical to the German Wolpertinger.
It's just slightly, it's ours. So we call it this.
Now, the best thing about this, I fucking love these like weird hometown like
Heroes.
it has echoes of like fearsome critters, you know, when they were expanding west.
Okay.
And they were like, oh,
Right.
there's snakes that can roll in a hoop, and the horrible hodag. It's so ugly, if it sees itself, it'll die, or something. This reminds me, there are echoes of the haggis here, which I fucking love.
What was the haggis again? Thank you. Yeah.
Now, the haggis in Scotland is, to the uninitiated, presented as an actual animal. When people say, what is haggis? They say it's a beast that roams the hills, rather than tell them that it's a sheep's heart, liver, and lungs boiled in its bladder with oatmeal and salt and pepper. They say it's an animal that lives in the Highlands of Scotland. It is aquatic. It's furry. It has fins for ears. It has its legs on one side of its body are longer than the legs on the other side. So it goes to the top of a hill, rolls down, goes to the top again. And you can buy little haggis whistles, and you send people on haggis hunts. You send the kids. It's almost like the snipe, you know?
Okay. Yes, yes.
I have a haggis whistle.
I was going to say, if you ever go back to the motherland, buy us all haggis whistles.
Are you kidding? You'd be swarmed with haggises. What if it was breeding season?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Of course, the haggis whistle is also the lungs, liver, and several other whistles that have just been fermented in Scottish person spit.
Exactly. Now, although it has, this is from the Bestiary Project.wordpress.com. Dang, this is from the distant land of 2012. Although it has a formidable appearance for such a small creature, the Wolpertinger is usually a shy beast. It is supposedly attracted to beautiful young women. To capture it, a young woman should accompany a hunter at night. When the creature is active, look for a secluded area where the creature is likely to nest. Once it reveals itself, the woman should expose her breasts, which for some reason will transfix the creature, making it easy to catch.
I mean, to be fair, if you did that exact same thing to me, you'd have me in a cage.
This has the stink of a prankster German hunter all over it. Yeah, I know if you can see the Wolpertinger. Follow me. Why does they call this Boob Canyon? I don't know. But there you have it. That is perhaps one of the more interesting facts of the Wolpertinger is that Paranormal Preparedness literally includes dump them out. But then again, it's not going to hurt you anyway. So quite frankly, just leave the Wolpertinger alone. It looks like a saber-toothed jackalope, but it's not trying to hurt anyone. It does look like it will suck your blood. There are shades of Funicula all over this thing, but by all accounts, the saber teeth are for just for impressing the ladies, I guess.
I'm impressed. I'm not a lady.
Yeah.
There you have it. The Easter teaser pleaser, the Wolpertinger, another rabbit that you should be considering this Easter. The strange rabbit that loves jugs.
Consider worshiping the boob rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you worshipping? Some non-rabbit with boobs? You fool!
Yeah. Oh, the Easter bunny, that fucking narc, that virgin. Come on. The Wolpertinger has,
Narking to the king version, Jesus himself? Come on.
he's got
Boob
wings,
rabbit.
he's got fangs, he's got antlers, he's got shades, I assume. Wolpertinger, all day.
I like it.
All
Nate,
right.
you or me? Because I want you to explain why you have such an insane background.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll go. I have an insane background that's because I am gonna theme it in honor of Godzilla versus King Kong.
Nice.
I'm celebrating the month of Ape Vrill. Apes versus reptiles.
Did you think of that just now? Because we should have done that from the start.
No.
It's come up before. But
we talked about it last week, but we also then were like, I don't know, let's just relax this one.
I'm an idiot. Loose category, Ape Vrill. I love it.
Oh, I did my research on the Vrill. Okay, but this is for next week. Go on.
Yeah.
Let's just say the rabbit hole is
was
really deep. Nate knows about it now.
Oh yeah. So the picture behind me, if you just Google image Vrill, eventually you're going to see a picture of Hitler and a saucer and some like Illuminati stuff.
Yes.
So
that's the picture I have behind me. But for
it
today's,
does look like Hitler is being surprised by that UFO. Like,
yeah.
What?
But I have these soldiers here. Surely they would be scared.
But while I was looking at Vrill stuff, I also came upon a whole thing about the Vrill force that can be bent to your magical will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I have is the guy that wrote it, he calls it a scroll.
Did he write it on a scroll?
I believe if you get it in physical form, it will come to you as a scroll. I have it via the internet.
Oh, that's awesome. That hurts my heart. I'm glad there's still purists out there doing scrolls.
Yeah, this is
only scrolls.
I guess we'll call this segment Triumph of the Vrill, where we will take a look at the scroll Vrill Mastery: Harness the Force of the Gods, written by Charles Mage.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, it seems like he was born for this role.
Or he chose his second name for the role. Either way, good name.
Yeah, I think we should cover really quickly, if you just get his bona fides out of the way, here are the titles of some other things written by Charles Mage. Obviously, Magic is a Way of Life.
Wait, is that the title? Or obviously?
Yeah,
obviously, Magic is a Way of Life.
No. Well, he doesn't say obviously. I just think that was implied.
Fair enough.
Learn to create an astral temple.
Okay.
That's good. This one's specific for today. How the rosary changed my life and how it can change yours too.
Okay.
The lesser known, probably. Magic in your pocket. Magical spells you can cast anywhere, even in your pocket.
Magic in your pocket. It's pocket magic. It only works in your pocket. That's how you know it's magic pocket. Pocket magic.
Finally, a way to excise these demons from my pockets.
Jordan, stop masturbating.
Never!
I'm exorcising the demons!
Now I don't need to.
He has also penned such things as fun things to do with your energy ball.
And not so fun things to do with your energy ball.
Dowsing the casino. Make money dowsing.
Cool.
I can only assume he's using the old school stick method, and just at the blackjack table, he's all like, let me douse what I should do.
Of course he is. I'm sorry, knock someone's drink over.
He gets into some more adult titles with Phone Sex Magic.
Okay, what? What do I have in my hand?
And the obvious follow-up, Sex Magic for the Solitary Practitioner.
Bet that one's coming in handy. Okay.
And of course, life lessons from a butterfly.
That one sounds like his first novel, and I'm interested in it.
Sounds like before he found himself.
Anyway, so now that we've gotten to know Charles Mage a little bit better, I think.
Charles. Fucking hell. Okay.
So we get into the introduction. It is true, he says, that there is a great power in the universe. However, the presence of power alone is not enough, for you must be able to harness it. But what exactly is this power? This power refers to an ability to manipulate a certain force known as vrill.
Horniness.
Yes, it is said that one who can effectively manipulate vrill can be a master of himself as well as of the whole universe. Many students have searched for the manual that will teach them the ways of gaining mastery over this vrill, but only to end up disappointed. Hence, the author found it important to write this magical scroll, so that all true and passionate practitioners of the arts magicale can finally have a reliable and genuine guidance.
I fucking hate this dude.
Only one condition is given. Only use the knowledge that you gain from this scroll solely for good.
Okay, I mean, that's a good start to... That's like the beginning of every assault rifle handbook.
Sure. I mean, winning the lottery is for good, right?
It is, yes. Especially if you care to donate to a number of supervillains, which we do every other month. Check out our Patreon.
Yep. I think we're in a charity month this month.
We're in charity month this month. Next month,
we'll be doing good with it.
We're thinking about giving it to someone in a volcano. Nope. Someone who built his base in a volcano.
There it is.
No, someone who built a volcano.
Well, as you can see, there's